Okay, it's not dying. That means I did something correctly. Okay, we're gonna tab out real quick. Okay, tab out. Tabbing out did not kill the stream. Thank you. Okay. It's alive. It's alive! It's alive. Thank God. Okay. I think I'm content with this. Okay, so I guess I'll explain myself. I tried to stream Dicey Dungeons yesterday, but that didn't go according to plan, mainly because apparently my PC is not strong enough to stream at 4K. So that's great. It seems like I'll be limited to HD for the rest of my life, which sucks. But you know, what else is new? So I guess I'm just not streaming in 4K. You're just gonna have to have HD and deal with it. I'm sorry. I wish things could be different. Anyway, the premise for today's stream is quite simple. Can I beat Witch in one stream? And we're doing one run because my time to stream today got cut in half because I was trying to figure out technical issues. So, you know, we're just gonna do our best to do a Witch run. We get one shot, and that's it. That's the whole premise. That is it. I forgot you start off with nothing. Could I roll for multiple 2s? I suppose. See, I did a Witch run recently, and I'm like, I want to get into the high level plays, but the thing is my brain can barely handle the high level plays. So I'm like, what high level plays do you need? You need like none. Can I get a 2? No? Okay, that's fine. Half health done in one battle is kind of insane. But you know, we quite literally roll with the punches, no pun intended. Do you always get Magic Missile at the start of the game? I wouldn't mind putting it on 3. Right? Yeah, because you need an even. Just put it on the lowest possible odd, because I'm not putting it on 1. Cauldron's staying on 1. This is fine. But yeah, we're really gonna see if I have what it takes to beat Witch in one stream. Because I wanted to stream Dicey Dungeons at some point soon, and I can, but now, you know, it sucks. Why did I use a 4? It's fine. Can I reroll again? Really? Can I reroll again? Really? Okay. Fine. Have it your way. Actually, I lied. Are you serious? Why did I do that when I don't have any cards? I don't have any cards. Actually, I lied. Can I get a 3, please? Oh my gosh. My life. I might die now. Oh, never mind. This is this guy. But by the way, as soon as I die, oh, that's it. I'm done for the day. That is it. Dead serious. Only evens. Are we dead serious right now? I'll keep the 2 in case I need to set up another infliction. This is just any even, right? Yes. So high number doesn't matter. Can I get a 3? Are we dead serious right now? Well, even if... No, that was so useless. Because even if I do put the 4 into Cauldron and get a 3, well, I'll have the 2 still. I cannot win, bruh. I seriously cannot win. I would have won if I kept the 2. I can't. Do you guys see what I mean when I say there are very small instances in which I am good at this game, and then various other instances in which I'm trash? Like, I don't think. Maybe it is just because I know I have stuff to do soon, but I'm like, hold on. Min 4? That's great for damage, but it's not going to matter if something is resistant to fire. Nothing's resistant to shock. We also used electric shock on our first witch run, so... even. We are getting a very similar build to the one we had last stream, which is crazy. Sure, 5s will be useful for something. Are we quite literally... Okay, I played Witch on my own time recently, and I didn't get, like, literally all of the same cards that we got, during last stream, so I don't know why this is happening. I mean, sure, put it on lowest possible, even then, right? Both ways go to health. Which one do I care about fighting more? This guy, actually, because she leads to more cards. The banging music. I love this song. Okay, when I needed 3s, I couldn't get them, though? Fine. If we have Magic Missile, we don't need Infliction. Do this. You are the one that has Venus Flytrap, aren't you? I hate that. Actually. Should I just put in another Magic Missile, or should I damage? Because I'm not gonna lie, Magic Shield and Electric Shock would be good to have on hand. Actually, yeah. I'm not gonna put in a second Magic Missile. That is worse. Sorry about it. Sorry about it. Ooh. Well, first, Magic Shield? What does Magic Shield need? An odd, huh? Love that. I can at least lay it. Hit him with a layup. Speaking of which, hit him with the layup, actually. Yikes. That's a lot, man. What if we didn't? Do we Crystal Ball this turn? Good lord, we might have to. I would not mind. Well, can I win this turn? 6 plus 1. No. Unless I Crystal Ball. I love the state of affairs. I love the state of affairs. Nice. I will take the health. Oh, I didn't see that these two don't connect. We love it when I can't read. Why are we getting the same exact setup? This is not helping. Why? There's no reason to even pick that up. Why? No, I'm not doing this again. We are not repeating history. I would bang my desk, but that's also gonna make my microphone act up. We're not repeating history. Why? Well, I don't even care about infliction though. I don't even care about infliction though. Because as long as I have Cauldron active, I'm gonna put an odd into that. And even if I get an odd back, if I have Magic Shield laid down, just Magic Shield. I'm not gonna lie, I might just get rid of Infliction. You saw, when I pulled the 2 and I already had Magic Missile laid down, I didn't even bother putting it, laying Infliction down as well. Maybe I'll just put, Hall of Mirrors on 2. But Hall of Mirrors could also take the spot of another effective card. And I'm like, we already have 4 effective cards. All of these cards, excluding Infliction, are effective. So I'm like, there's actually no reason to pick up Hall of Mirrors. Because we have, like, all of the rest of our cards are just better. That was useless. I hate... Why are we getting the exact same cards? Like I said, literally just played Witch the other day in my free time. And I had, like, so many more different cards. So I'm like, why? As soon as I get on camera, the game's like, here's the same cards that you had last time. I hope this is exactly what you wanted. No, I didn't want this. Why did you give this to me? Like, this is so stupid. I hate that. Speaking of things I hate. Well, ooh. 1, 3, or 5, huh? Neither which I need card-wise. Oh, that also means I can't put it into Electric Shock. Oh, but the rerolled dice from Cauldron will also be blind, right? True. Also, I have a 6, I'm tripping. Wait, do I even need the blind dice? No. What you think being blind is gonna affect me for? I wear glasses every day. I'm already blind. You can't hinder me more than I've already hindered myself. It's self-inflicted. Are you kidding me? Yikes, man. And I need neither of these right now. Really? Okay. Fine. So I have to throw all 3. Because I have no evens. On the off chance it's a 1. I could re-Cauldron. They don't tell you? Oh, that sucks. I hate that. You know what? Never mind. Actually. You know what? This is a literal throw. I hate that. I hate that a lot. Well, I win. Man. I'm learning that prepared slots are better. I did try an upgraded spell slot on my last Witch run that I did off camera, but that didn't really help, because you still need to, like, lay down the card, and it gets to a point where it's very difficult to, like, set things like that up. So I'm like, what if no? What if no? Alright. Let's keep pushing. I was gonna say, see, this would be great to have Electric Shock laid down, but I also realized I can just lay it down. Can I get an even, please? No! Fine. Wait, what are your moves? Shield can block those, right? That's why I keep this one in the bottom left open, because I'm like, in the event that I get a 4 and I want to use Magic Shield, then I can lay it down. Having the option there, I feel, is still effective. Speaking of effective things. Oh, speaking of effective things. Ooh. Well, first. Now what? Do I lay down Magic Shield? I think I do. But the chance of re-rolling a 6 is big. That's also a 1 in 6 chance, though. I think I'll pass on that. Is that a dumb play? Maybe. We're gonna find out. I just like taking less damage. Case in point, we didn't even take any damage from that. It's fine. It's so chill. Speaking of chill, can I get an even? Can I get a 6, actually? No? Great. I could re-cauldron, but at what cost? Actually, no. Yeah, re-cauldron, but at what cost? Just... yeah. Wait a minute. How did I build up limit break? Oh, I wish I had like a replay feature. Steam probably has that. I just don't know what the config is for it. But how did I get my limit break even though I had 3 shield? Because he did do 3 damage, right? No, that's an even card. Never mind. I can't read. I'm sorry. I also can't do math. Also, now that we know that burned dice do more damage, even to enemies who dish out fire, which is crazy to me. I didn't know that. I'll take this. Thank you. Thank you kindly. What you got? Stuff that doesn't really matter to me. Countdowns? Actually, a countdown that's already laid down is not that bad. Oh, wait. Oh, this might be good. Like I've said before, dice manipulation in Witch is not really effective, so I don't think I'm gonna go for Nudge or Magic Key. Plus, why would I need something to be well, could turn an odd into an even for Magic Missile, but still, dice manipulation is just not really a good thing to spend an entire card slot on, so I don't feel like that's effective. Catastrophe, though. We could swap out Preparing Magic Missile for Preparing Catastrophe, so that way we can always have something to flood dice into. But that doesn't do damage. Even if we throw dice, it still does damage. So I'm not gonna lie, never mind, maybe Catastrophe is not the move. And which, effectively, we would be swapping out Magic Shield for Catastrophe. Maybe not in the spellbook, but at least in our card layout. I would just not use Magic Shield and I would use Catastrophe instead. But Catastrophe doesn't do damage. But it does slow down the opponent. I'm just like essentially flooding odd numbers into Catastrophe because Magic Missile and Electric Shock need evens, and you only get 1 reroll per turn with Cauldron. I'm like, is that really effective? It helps slow them down, but it's not doing damage, when you could do at least a little bit of damage by just throwing dice. I don't think Catastrophe is actually that effective. Maybe I would try it in a future run, but I'm like, in a scenario where I'm legit trying to win, I don't feel like that's effective. Alright, what do we got? There's 2 guys before health. Oh, well, that's before the end of the floor, so that's just gonna be last, so I may as well fight this guy then. Haven't heard this song in a minute. How do we want to go about this? I could also just Crystal Ball. I should probably Crystal Ball. Alright, we have more options. We definitely have more options. Putting down the 4 into Electric Shock is not a bad idea. I'm thinking maybe 4 into Electric Shock, 2 into Magic Missile, maybe reroll for something. May as well just reroll right now then, I suppose. Not exactly what I was hoping for, but I guess I could re-Cauldron. Maybe just re-Cauldron, put the second 3 in there? Because right now we can still keep the 4 and the 2 on hand, but we need to figure out what to do with these 3s, so I'm fine with re-Cauldroning. I can Magic Missile twice this turn. Like so. Hey, see what happens when I use my brain? Now he has 8 health. And he got shocked, although it doesn't matter. So that's great. It's fine. I should definitely be able to do 8 damage this turn. Like so. Okay, that was actually a pretty effective battle. It's almost like I used my head. Things tend to go good for me when I do that. Take that. What's this card? Life Drain. Okay, here's a new one. Drain health? Ooh, wait, now you're speaking my language. I would be willing to swap that out for Infliction. Dude, cause that's good. Bro, what's that upgrade, by the way? Okay, max 4. That's still not bad. I think I might swap that out for Infliction. That's really good. That's doing damage and healing me. This is so good. I don't even care that it's max 3. Oh, max 3. Do I want that on a 2? Because that's 2 damage, but that's also 2 health. I wouldn't mind putting that on a higher number. Maybe we do put that on a 6. But the thing is, I would like 6s to go into Electric Shock. That's why I'm kind of iffy on that. But laying that down, because that's effective. That's really good. That is really stinking good. Or maybe finally replacing Magic Shield. Because shoot. Why? Ooh, that's a... Oh, well no. Because in the event that we upgrade it, max 4. That's either gotta go on a 5 or a 6. And I'm not giving up Electric Shock. I think we put this on 6. Okay, that's actually a good card. I'm not gonna lie though. Do I want that? Because I could just prepare Life Drain. Real talk. Because I'm not getting a whole lot of 6s. I am constantly rolling 3s though. Not to mention 3 is an odd number. So if I roll that off rip, or even if I re-roll it from a cauldron, then it's useful instead of just, I need to figure out what to do with these 3s like I did when I just used Crystal Ball in one of those battles, if not last battle. I think preparing Life Drain is the move. See, this is what happens when I use my brain, bruh. This is what happens when I try. Keymaster. Keyblade. Ooh, speaking of which, I guess this is a little bit of a talking point. Y'all, I just bought the entirety of the Kingdom Hearts Integrum Masterpiece, which is basically, hold on, I need to focus. Bro, that's so good! Life Drain is so good! But the Integrum Masterpiece, wow, that's cool, is 1.5 remix, 2.5 remix, 3 plus the Remind DLC, and 2.8 in just like one collection. Well, I mean, I say one collection, it's one purchase, it's one bundle. But I bought it for $50, bruh. That's insane to me that I was able to do that. Bruh. It's so, well, hold on. Because I may roll a 3. With what? This. That. Okay. Well, I see what I'm doing with this turn. Bro, Life Drain is so good! But yeah, I bought basically all, well, not all, because, you know, the Integrum Masterpiece does miss some of the games. Like, you know, the mobile games, I think the 3DS game, no, because Dream Drop Distance is in there. I think Melody of Memories is not in there. So, what do you have so far? Return the dice? Oh, this guy can mess me up. Hold on. I dislike that a lot. Do I Crystal Ball this turn? Well, that answers that question. Oh, hey, Magic Missile. I was looking for that. Can I get a 3? That is closer to 3 than 1. Or should I re-roll the 5? I guess I still can. Because so far I have... The 3 2s can just go into these, but I want something better. Wow. Okay. Sure. It's pretty effective, all things considered. But yeah, I think Melody of Memories is the only 3DS Kingdom Hearts game that's not in the Integra Masterpiece, but still, having like most of them for $50 is insane. Shout out to Square Enix for putting out a, or for doing a spring 2026 sale, cause baby, instead of paying $100 for the Integra Masterpiece and paying 50 is freaking insane. That's also a very good kill. Life Drain is so good. I now feel like Life Drain is integral to this build. Oh, I've been in this situation before. I think I said Doppeldice was better. Because the Doppeldice is turn an odd into an even at all times. And plus, you can turn 2s into 4s, I guess, if you're really feeling good that day. Duplicate? I actually, in my Witch Run off camera, I did take Duplicate instead of Doppeldice. That is not useful, bruh. Okay. I take that back. It has moments where when it can be useful, but those are not frequent. Those are not as frequent as Doppeldice, I feel. And since we have to take one, I feel like Doppeldice is the better pick. Because I'm like, needing 2 6s, or having 2 6s is not bad. Having 2 4s is not bad. Having 2 5s, low-key pointless. Low-key pointless. Just turn odds into evens. I think this is what, well, I never use Infliction. Max 3 though. Oh, preview upgrade. What? That's insane. Oh, wow. You could have a 12. You could have 10. Oh, but it probably splits it up into multiple dice because that's just how Dicey Dungeons works. I'm not gonna lie. We always drop Magic Shield. But I'm like, I have a good reason to. I can't put anything too good on something like this. Like, for while it's max 3 for now, I'm okay with getting rid of this. Hello. What do you have? Oh, I also did use Magic Spear, and I kind of did the strategy to alleviate, you need 2 of this stupid number to lay down the card, and I just prepared it. It's not that bad. I don't think it's worth using, though. Whoa, this is crazy. Although it's a countdown. So if you use like anything less than a 5, you're basically spending like 2+ dice to get 1 dice back and plus poison. But poison can be resisted, so I'm like, not really that effective in my eyes. So combined with the fact that Magic Spear is not that effective unless you prepare it, I'm thinking maybe this is not the way to go. Maybe let's not do this. Because everything else I have is like good. It's not that bad. Honestly, Life Drain. Oh wait, what's the upgrade on this? What's the upgrade on Life Drain? Oh yeah, that's right, I saw it. It was max 4. I'm sorry, I have the memory of a goldfish. Please forgive me. But like all my attacking cards are like good. Cauldron, we just need to upgrade it to Gold Cauldron and we'll be in there. Well, I guess I could swap out Magic Spear for Infliction. This is something that could happen. Plus, like I said, if I eventually do upgrade Cauldron to Gold Cauldron, getting 2 2s is actually not that bad. It's so doable. Not to mention, we just had a fight where I had like 4 2s, so it would actually be viable, and I wouldn't have to worry about swapping out Life Drain as a prepared spell for Magic Spear, because you could just casually get 2 2s very easily. I'm not gonna lie, I might actually swap out Infliction for Magic Spear. Because doing 10 damage is better than doing 3. Real talk. Actually, yeah, let's do that. Swapping it out for Infliction. This is This is good. Also, watch this upgrade, by the way. Yeah, that did me some numbers in my last run that I did off camera, bro. I think this is the move. We just need to find Gold Cauldron now, effectively. Which it could be here. I really hope it is. Because, like, Gold Cauldron is literally the key to winning this entire run, I feel. Alright, let's go ahead and do this. Doppel dice? Do I want to lay that down? Hold on, show me what it looks like again. Max 3. Ah, but if I lay down Doppel dice, no magic missile. See, that's the other thing about Doppel dice. That's the other thing about dice manipulation cards in general with Witch. Bruh, you gotta prepare that. And you lose an attack card as well, because you can only have 4 cards out at a time. So I'm like, I really don't see Doppel dice being all that effective, real talk. That's actually not that bad, I'll take that. What are your moves, by the way? A whole lot of fisticuffs. Yikes, any dice to do 3 damage? Ew, I hate that. That's probably why he also doesn't use these, because he likes to use these. Yeah, this is effective. Reroll 4, maybe? Yeah, I'm thinking maybe we reroll the 4 question mark. Hoping for a 3, effectively. Well, speak of the devil. Ask and you shall receive. Although, I would still like the heal, not gonna lie. 5 damage is great, but I would love the heal. Alright. Hold on, I gotta look at something real quick while this guy takes his turn. Ah, that hotkey doesn't work anymore. That's great. Nope, because I put in the wrong one. Alright, my bad. It seems like things always... I'm not gonna say always tend to go wrong in my life, but you know, it's always about rolling with the punches, you know? It's always about rolling with the punches. I'm not gonna lie, might have to use Crystal Ball this turn. That was a good idea. I could Magic Spear. I could. Actually, I don't need to. I win. Please be gold college. Yes! Thank God. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. We love to see that. Hold on. Alright. Wait. I don't need anything else at the shop, right? Because it was just that poison thing? Yeah. And we're about to get health anyway, so that's not necessary. Alright, but... Bam. I see that they're not connected this time. Wow. Okay, health and then leave, or health and a new card. I like the idea of health and a new card. Off to a good start. Let's go ahead and lay this down, and beautiful. See? Oh my gosh, all you need is Gold Cauldron and God. He has a healing move too though, that sucks. Dang, that was like really good back to back. See, I don't need Doppel Dice. Can I get a 2 for Magic Spear? Yes, actually. Does that carry over between turns? I really hope it does. Because I'm not gonna lie, if I can lay down Magic Spear, I might lay that down instead of Magic Missile. Yikes, that sucks. That sucks. Hate that. Well, I'll take it. I'll tank it, actually. No 3? Rip. Well, I could get a 2. Real. Actually, yeah. Wait, hold on. What do I want to do with this? What do I want to do with this? Doppel Dice, once again, not really that effective right now. Well, it could be. Hold on. Let me not rule it out just yet. I could reinstate Electric Shock, I suppose. I feel like I would only need to do that like maybe one time though. Ooh, what do I want to do here? I think it just matters on what I reroll, right? Because I'm like, if I roll a 2, I could place Magic Spear. I could reinstate Electric Shock and roll for like a 6. Or, well, Doppel Dice. Max 3 though. So that could turn a 1 into a 2, but I'm also saving the 1 in case I want a Gold Cauldron twice this turn. And if I get the 2, then I can Magic Spear, which I could just lay back over Doppel Dice. But then I feel like you're doing too much when you could just Gold Cauldron into a 6. Wow. Wow, okay. I need a 2. Well, that's all the rerolls I get this turn. So the 6 is effectively useless. No, it's not. Should I lay down 2 of these? Yeah. I feel that was effective. As effective as I could have been, I suppose. And that's why! That's why! Let's see here. I don't know what I want to use. Okay. Can I get a 6? Ooh, wait, actually. Should I just reroll the 2? Oh, wait. Or I could 2 Magic Spear on the very odd chance I roll a 6. It's so valid, though. Well, that's why this is here, so it's never punished. Man, I'm really not ever punished. I took like 20 damage this round, but like, I mean, real hard. Well, I'm not gonna get a 3, I suppose, so yeah, just give me this. And then Oh, I win. Nice. Life Drain is quite literally the only reason I'm still alive right now. And these, of course. Okay, what's this card? Oh! That's a new one. I don't think I've seen this one before. Roll a 1? That is so not useful. That is only useful if you have more than one cauldron. But I see no reason to. We have we have 4, technically, really good, effective attacking cards. And I never use Doppeldice as is, but I'm holding on to it for dice manipulation. But I guess even if I do this... Or maybe it would be good. No. Well, no. Maybe it would be good. Well, no. Because why would you want to put anything in a glass cauldron with the build we have? Odds go into gold cauldron. Evens either get used for magic missile, electric shock, or magic spear, technically. Because you need 2s to lay it down and a 6 to actually use the card. And then Life Drain covers everything from 1 to 3. We really have everything on lock. The only thing I would put into Glass Cauldron is 5s if we don't have an Electric Shock laid down. Because I don't think anything else could use a 5. Yeah, 5s are effectively useless for this build. Well, in that case, then that would be a good thing to put a Glass Cauldron into. Or to put into Glass Cauldron, would just be to put in a 5. Put in a 5, we freeze one of the opponent's dice, we get a 1 back, which we can use to reinstate Gold Cauldron. And even on the odds that we can't use Gold Cauldron that same turn after laying it down with the 1 that we get from Glass Cauldron, we could still throw the 1, but also have one of the opponent's dice frozen in tow. Maybe we swap out Doppeldice for that then. Because I'm not using Doppeldice as is. Now, do I want to take Life Drain off and put Glass Cauldron in? And that's the thing, I don't think I want to. Because even if we roll a 6, I'm going to want to use that on Electric Shock. Or Magic Spear now that we have that. 6s are just too valuable now. 6s are just way too valuable now. I think if I just roll a 4, throw in Glass Cauldron, but nah. Life Drain is way too useful of a card to not have on at all times. And I'm never taking off Gold Cauldron, you gotta be kidding me. This is fine. Wait, Magic Spear. We can still win. Oh, we win. We win in this regard, actually. What are your moves like? 5 dice is a bit overkill, no? Oh, wow, that sucks. Needs 4? Are you kidding me? You just happen to roll a 4 with your, well, 5 dice, I suppose. Yikes, that sucks. I want to get the curse out of the way. What are the odds that we rolled a 6, though? Apparently low. Either of these could also be a 3. Okay. Either of these could be a 3. If it's a 1, I don't mind. Because even then, we could just, like, womp with the 2. That's fine, I'm okay with that. That also must have been a 1 or a 3. A 1, 2, or 3. Okay, so Curse is gone, which is a great thing. I could always try to re-roll for a 6, since we know that this isn't a 6. It's either a 2 or a 4. If If it's a 4, I would like to lay down Glass Cauldron. But then again, we're not gonna see half our dice. Oh, wow! That was probably the best thing that could have happened. That was actually masterful. I'm okay with that. Well, I'm not okay with the fact that I just got blinded and cursed again, but once again... well... 3 or less. So that's a 4 or higher. Really now? 4 or higher. Wait a minute. Oh, I didn't think about that. Cursing my equipment doesn't mean that I have to lay down the card again, right? Right? Oh, shoot. Okay. That might mean something to me later. Okay, 4, 5, or 6. I have, like, none of those except for Life Drain. Wow. Well... is this even worth it? I could re-roll for it too, I guess. Why? Alright, man. Okay, sure. That's fine. I'm glad he stopped rolling 4s. That was good. I'm mad I'm still blind, though. Okay, it doesn't get rid of the card. That's fine. I'm okay with that. Okay, so that's not a 6. That's also not a 6. Can I get a 6? Yes, I'm okay with this. I did not roll a 3, although I guess I could try to get a 3. 1? Okay, well... should I also just test this one? 3. 2. That's worth, I suppose. Let's lay this down. That also just gave me a good heal while dealing damage, so I'm not mad at that. This could turn into a 6, or something better. We do a good amount of damage per turn, so I'm not mad at taking too much damage because we have Life Drain. Well, that's an issue. That is effectively an issue. Test the 6, or do we just test something like Life Drain? Actually, yeah, test Life Drain. Because if we get a 6, we win. Or test a 5. But then I'm left with 2 blinded dice. But as long as one of them's a 6, then it's fine. Okay. That's not a 6. That is also not a 6. Okay. So we either have a 1 or a 5. Or something from 1 to 5. If we have a 5 and a 3, that would be great. That's a 3! Do we have a 5? Oh, so close. So freaking close. I can't be mad at that, though. That was probably the best that turn could have gone. If we play smart, we're fine. The realist of talks. Okay, I'm still cursed. Okay, we win. Did that heal me for 3 health or just 1? It probably just healed me for, yeah, just 1. Okay, well, I'm okay with that. Still. We just needed the 50% chance to win out. Ooh, I remember Shockwave being useful. The issue is that takes 2 dice. So you're limiting yourself with the number of cards you can use. I'm also just not apt to this because Glass Cauldron. Well, what would we replace with Shockwave, though? Like, maybe Glass Cauldron? Actually, no. Because then that'll need 2 dice. No. Because we already established why Glass Cauldron is good. I feel like Shockwave is just not the move, then. Okay, well, screw that. We're not doing that. Alright. We may actually win a run. Although, maybe I shouldn't say that too early. I might lose. What are your moves? That is perfectly okay. Anything that is exclusively damage based is fine by me. Sure. When you need 6s, you don't get them. When you don't need 6s, out the wazoo. This makes sense to me. Because why I used to hang on to limit breaks all the time, but now I don't see the reason in doing that. That just doesn't make sense to me. Could lay down Glass Cauldron for any 5s we managed to get in here. No, we can lay down Magic Missile. Well, no, because I could lay down Magic Spear instead. And lay down Electric Shock? Well, maybe, because that's either like 2, 4, or 6 damage. Plus Shock, I guess, but like 2 or 4, 5 is better. This is only really more effective than Magic Missile if you put a 6 into it. But why would I want something to put 6s into when I'm putting 6s into Magic Spear? So maybe, yeah, Magic Missile instead of Electric Shock is the move. So I need like a 2. That's not a 2. I guess I can redo. Can I get a 2 though? Yes, that's what I need. That's brilliant. I love that. That's gonna hurt though. That is gonna hurt though. Can we win this turn? Yes. Can I heal this turn? Wait, I'm about to level up, right? Oh, never mind, we're straight. We don't need a heal. Oh! Yo! Wait a minute. Because how are you gonna make me pick like that? See, this is proof that we have literally never gotten this far and I'm having to make this decision now. Another prepared spell slot would be freaking insane. An upgraded spell slot would be legendary. An extra dice would change the game for me. I think I'm gonna go prepared spell slot though, because that basically means that more dice are going into cards anyway, so it's like getting an extra dice. So it's like 2 in 1, really. 2 rewards in 1. You're using more dice and you have something like already prepared. We could probably put Magic Spear back there. Upgraded spell slot would be nice, but I'm not really hurting for him. Like, Life Drain is keeping me alive, Magic Missile, Magic Spear, and Electric Shock already do good damage. I don't really need the upgrade. Shoot. Oh, we are living now. Oh, we got this. So then that's it then. Then you just need to put like a 3 or a 5 into here, though probably a 3, because as we learned, Electric Shock is just not really as viable as Magic Spear now. Put a 3 into here, you have Magic Missile. All of your dice effectively go into damage or healing. Either way, you're set. There's like nothing here that I need, right? Correct. And I don't need this, so shoot. We are out of here. This is the lowest we've gotten in this run. Well, with Witch. And I have Crystal Ball. What are your moves? You have Battle Axe. That sucks. Yikes. Okay. Glass Cauldron, maybe? Actually, shoot. I'm okay with that. Reroll. Re-freaking roll! Oh my gosh. Actually, I probably should just Crystal Ball now. That would have been better at the start of next turn. Yikes. Actually. No, I say that. Okay, that was still pretty good. 16 damage. I am okay with this. Oh, that freeze goes a long way. Oh, that freeze goes a long way. Alright. They might have sold me on Glass Cauldron. They might have sold me. Can I get a 2? No. Yeah. I forgot I get a 1. I forgot I get a 1. You'd think I would remember how the card works. Also, having 40 health now is big. I love that. Well, now we know. This is good. I was gonna say, can we win this turn? I don't think we can. It's still pretty good, though, all things considered. Dude, I'm knocking guys out left and right now. We might actually win a run. We might actually win a run. Can I get some healing on my way out, actually? Thank you. Bro. Oh, we are in there. Oh my gosh. Okay, we instantly have access to health. So now it's just a matter of, what do you want to fight? This is not worth it. Actually, neither of these are worth it, because some enemies are resistant to fire damage. Why the heck would you want a reusable card when all of your cards do something mighty effective? It's not really worth it. Okay, actually, we are going to take a quick break. So I'm gonna do boop. Alright. And we will be back shortly. And we're back. It's frozen because I tabbed out. There it is. Alright, who do we want to fight? Probably the direwolf first. Well, we have a lot of health. Maybe it would be effective to take out one of the higher level enemies first. That would be nice. And I'm going for a complete run, so I gotta kill everything, so that way we can get to max level before the end of the dungeon. So we gotta kill everything. I think we definitely save the Banshee for last, though. So we already have access to this apple. I think we fight the skeleton so we get access to this one. Then we kill the banshee, take the health if we need it. I think this shop also sells health. Yes. And then we can use that against the direwolf. So I think that's the sequencing we take. 50 health is a little insane. I know I was just saying like how I do a lot of damage back to back, but I'm like, that's pushing it, no? That's pushing it. Although, needs to freeze him. This is becoming way more effective. And also I'm realizing, even if I don't use a 3 to lay down magic missile, can still use it in life drain, which is effective. I like that. May as well reroll for the 6. Oh my gosh, bro. Like, did Lady Luck decide that she likes me again or something? Like, what happened? Ooh, that's steep. Don't like that. Life drain. Can you please curse something, bro? May as well use this. Should I? Well, that decision was made rather rashly. This, because I can always lay it back down. You've got to be kidding me. Well, what am I gonna use the other 6 on? We have 1/6 for Magic Spirit. I may as well lay down Life Drain again. So far, everything has a purpose. Except this guy, bro, come on. I could lay this down again, but there would be no point, so I'm like, eh. There we go. Okay, I'm okay with that. Nice. Brilliant, actually. Life drain's literally keeping me alive, bro. Yes, no 2! I am perfectly okay with taking 8 damage for that. Well, as we saw, 5s are useless. Take that life drain, reroll for... Oh, wait. 5s are useless. Just Gold Cauldron. That doesn't help. Can I Gold Cauldron again? Can I get a 6? That is also... Okay. Well, you know. You win some, you lose some. I'll take 2 damage plus a curse. Like, it's... Okay. I take back what I said about status effects not being that good. On top of Weaken being a wonderful status effect, Freeze it's showing its weight worth in gold here. I'm not gonna lie to you. Okay, so I think this is definitely going to Life Drain. Let's save this in case we can redo Gold Cauldron, maybe? Oh, well no. Because then in that case, one of these is going to go into Gold Cauldron, one of these is going to go into Glass. But I want to save the Life Drain. Well, I would love the opportunity to reroll for a 6, so let's go ahead and use this first. Okay. You get a 1 back. Am I stupid or something? You always get a 1 back. Even if I put this down, I have no reason to try and redo. Y'all, it gets to a point. It gets to a freaking point, bro. Or maybe I'm just good. Never mind. Cursed what? I wasn't cursed. Okay, effective. Oh my gosh, so freaking effective. Whoa. Can I get a 6 so we can win? No? Okay, well. I could read Gold Cauldron, I suppose. Oh, we win. Well, here, let me get some health on my way out. Yo! We have the build now. We have the build now. We're pretty much set. This Banshee might make me feel otherwise, but I feel set now. I feel like we might actually win today. So, okay, you probably curse me as well. Why? Every time. Silence is not that bad, he says, almost having his limit break. Oh, but now we get the freeze back. If she rolls a 6, but we have freeze, so that's fine. Well... Open out the gate. Nice, bro. Beautiful. 15 damage turn 1. It's pretty good. There goes anything, or any semblance of a limit break. Sucks to be us. I forgot that happens. Ah. That sucks. I'm not... Oh, but I can't throw dice now. Yikes. Can I get a 3? Okay, well... I could crystal ball this turn, though. Wait a minute. That was... okay, actually. I get a 1 back. I forget that every single time. That 3 was not needed. Yeah. Because she had 2 to begin with. I'm content with this going away. Alright. I'm okay with that. What was that, a 6? Oh, if that was a 6, that was clutch. I'll take silence over, well, no, because now I can't throw. Shoot. Well, here. Man, I can't catch a break, huh? I'm okay with that. Like, shoot, what are you gonna do? Put these in there? Wow. Yo! Glass Cauldron freezing the 6s is actually doing most of my light work for me. That said, I did just take a lot of damage, and I'm both silenced and cursed, so that's great. I love that. Nice. I'm okay with that. Not so okay with that, though. Do I drain or do I crystal ball, bro? Beautiful. Straight beautiful. Oh. Yo. Alright. I guess Lady Luck likes me again. Shoot, we are straight chilling, bro. If I lose today, it's purely a skill issue. I'll admit it right now. If I lose today, it's a skill issue. You are strong against poison, so you probably cause it, just as I thought. Ooh, that doubles, though. That's an instance in where, freeze kinda sucks. Because if he rolls at least 1-1, and we freeze him, instantly cursed. Yikes. That sucks. That sucks. Can I get a 6? No? Okay. Well, I was just saying instantly cursed, but I mean... instantly cursed, but also less damage. Because he has 4 dice? I would oh, well... Oh, 4s, 5s, and 6s for the Dire Wolf. Basically just go into the Howl then. The lower numbers he has, the better. Glass Cauldron is actually not useful here. We're gonna do the inverse play. Glass Cauldron is not useful in this battle. The higher numbers he has, the better. Because then he can't use them if he doesn't have 2 of the same highest number. Or 2 of the same higher number, excuse me. Ooh. That was a nice one, I like that. Yeah, like, I'll roll with the poison. I'll roll with the punches. We got health on the field. I'm okay with that. And he heals me? Bro, what? Do I need to crystal ball this turn? I could do 5. Well, I guess I should reroll for the 6 then, huh? Because if we get the 6, we win. Oh! Like, bruh. It's too easy. 4 prepared spell slots would kind of be fire. Because then all dice just go... Well, then we just pick our 4 cards for the boss. Also, I'm not gonna lie, I'm only taking this because it's an achievement. If we win, it's an achievement and I get what I wanted. Wait a minute. Oh, no, I shouldn't do that. I was gonna say think about it though. But no, I shouldn't do that. I should do this. But glass. Because that's effectively saying 1 to 3, 4, 5, 6. And bam. It sucks that I didn't get any upgraded spell slots, but I'm okay with that because this is just good. Because then you don't have to waste a 3 laying down magic missile. You could just life drain. And I'm okay with freezing instead of using magic missile, because this does 10 damage. Well, but 15 damage in 1 turn. Well, I guess it depends on how much health the boss has then. Because if the boss has like 60 health, you're gonna need like 10. You're gonna need 6 sixes. Which technically could we get? Yeah, I suppose. Plus we'll be draining health. Plus we'll be neutralizing their dice. I have a feeling that lower dice just means lower damage 9 times out of 10. And I guess even in the event that Glass Cauldron becomes non-viable for the boss fight, just lay down Magic Missile again and it stays laid down for the entire fight. Then you have your damage back. This is just making it so that we don't have to lay down Glass Cauldron going into the fight. What is the boss? Who are you? Is that Princess Morbucks? I think this is just the play. I think this is what we do. Worst case scenario, Glass Cauldron becomes non-viable. We use a 3, lay down Magic Missile. If we're feeling lucky, we lay down a 5, lay down Electric Shock. But Gold Cauldron, Life Drain, and Magic Spear are staying in the deck at all times. But Glass Cauldron can swap out for one of these, effectively. Could always double up if I'm feeling real spicy, but I see no need. How much health do you have? That sucks. I also have Crystal Ball, I forgot about that. What are your moves? Okay, yikes. Well, no, because she has Chocolate Cookie. So, Glass Cauldron effectively makes it so that, okay, yeah, she does 2 damage, but, oh wow, 2 damage. Oh wait, she has 5 dice. Ooh. So her minimum damage per turn is like what? 4? No, it's not 4, it's definitely 1 plus 1 is 2 times 5 is 10, yeesh. That's rough. And that's if she rolls all 1s and puts them all into Pocket Knife. But even if she rolls all 1s, she's not going to be able to use Campfire. And she can't Chocolate Cookie. Chocolate Cookie would suck. So okay, I think Glass Cauldron is viable. Because she effectively has something for all numbers. Anything higher than 3, 9 times out of 10 she's going to either put it into Chocolate Cookie or Campfire. Both of which would be bad. Anything 3 or lower, she's going to put it in the Pocket Knife. She just has a stacked build. So we need to be on the offensive, but we also need to make sure that we heal like every chance we get. Okay. I could Life Drain, but I also have no health to gain. But I could just like take health away from her. So I could Life Drain, Glass Cauldron, Gold Cauldron, hope for a 6 for Magic Spear. I have to remember this gives me a 1 every time. Wait. Oh, it doesn't matter what number I put in there then. Holy peak. Holy peak. Alright. Save Crystal Ball for next turn, maybe? Because we have full health. I feel like Crystal Ball is most useful when we need to, like, gain more health with Life Drain. Yeah, that hurts. Yeah, that freaking hurts. I hate that. Alright. Crystal Ball now. Well, first, let's do that. I could also toss the burning dice. That'll make her take 2 damage. Okay, well here. Let's try for the 6. Okay. I'm content with... You always get the 1 back. Ugh. Okay, let's Crystal Ball now, actually. I changed my mind. Okay, I'm still content with how that went. That could have gone way worse. I knew I needed to use Crystal Ball just in case if she was gonna like light me up with something. Well, she is about to light me up. Yeesh, that's a lot of damage. Oh, she can only use it 3 times. I forgot about that. Okay, that's chill. I'm okay with that. Okay. You always get the 1 back. I keep forgetting that. Nice. Okay. Alright, okay. That 4, though. Yikes, that sucks. I want that 3, though. And I'm gonna take it, actually. Yeah, because she's just gonna give me my health right back. That's really just recovering 1 health. This is nice. Ooh, this is so nice. Ooh, you might not even know how nice this is. Can I get... If I can roll 2 2s, that's 20 damage this turn. Oh, holy peak. Holy freaking peak. And yeah, have a taste of your own medicine. So unless she does 25 damage, she's dead next turn. Because there's no way we can't do 6 damage in 1 turn. Oh my gosh, we actually won a witch run. About freaking time. Oh my gosh. We finally did it. See, 4 prepared slots. Oh, well, you can't see that on stream. I'm tripping. But yeah, we got an achievement for that, so I'm okay with that. Wow. We finally won a witch run. It's about freaking time. Getting Gold Cauldron mixed with Life Drain. Life Drain was the whole reason I won. If I did not have Life Drain, easily would have lost. But the fact that we got it. Yo. We actually won. Complete any 6 episodes. Oh yeah, that is my 6th episode I've completed. Also, yeah, there's the challenge I was talking about. Complete an episode of Switch with 4 prepared slots. I should collect these. Wow. Wizard. What were the other ones I got? Oh yeah, complete any 6 episodes. That's this one. Gardener. And then I also had one... I don't think this was from last stream, but I did get it at some point. This one. I became Burr. Yeah, because the alchemist is the one who gives it to you. Because they can trigger, like, bear spells and stuff, and they turned me into a bear. So, you know. Wow. We actually did it. 3 losses. It took 4 runs for me to beat this. But that's okay. Well then. I achieved what I set out to achieve. Wait, what? I just realized we didn't get the 6th contestant. What do you do? Is it because I also haven't won with the inventor? That would probably be it. Well, that's probably what we set our sights on next, is winning with the inventor. I just want to get the last contestant, bro, but they don't even tell you how to get them. But I assume it's probably just like beat the first episode with all contestants, which we have done with everyone except inventor. So maybe that's what we do next time. Whew, that was a good stream, holy cow. Like, everything just worked out so well in that run. Once again, if I did not get life drain, probably would not have won. That's probably the one thing that kept me in the entire game. Gotta say, it worked out. Not to mention the common strategy we've been employing of Gold Cauldron, Magic Missile, Electric Shock. I didn't realize Electric Shock was not going to be useful late game. But I guess by the time we got Magic Spear, it was evident why. Well then, that was good. Well, next time, Inventor. Thank you all so much for tuning in.